Hello guys, I am back with we are at chapter 15. Sorry, I keep forgetting to do that and yeah. Um, yeah, so let's watch it. Yeah. Draco, um, sorry, I'm kind of distracted right now. But I'm continuing reading this, so yeah. Draco was awkwardly stood there, trying to avoid eye contact with everyone. He watched his shoes as if they were the most interesting thing on the planet. What makes you automatically accuse me of putting the mistletoe up? Teddy asked, trying to keep the tense atmosphere light. That caused Draco to crack a smile, but the blonde was still staring at his shoes. In his defense, you do have a record of doing the most pranks at school, Skylar pointed out, smirking at her friend. Teddy rolled his eyes, scoffing. At that, everyone was quiet, no one making a move as they watched Draco and Harry as if at a zoo. George looked at the blushing Draco, and that awkward look Harry decided to speak up. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Give those two some space. Round two of snowball fight. Winner gets a few new products that I'm testing out for free, he said, ushering everyone to the door. Draco finally looked up, catching George's eye. George's eye, mouthing a thank you. The redhead gave a small nod before being the last to leave the door. Now left alone, Draco sighed, finally making eye contact, only to find Harry already looking at. Let's get this over with, Jacob said, biting his lip. Harry nodded, agreeing. Both boys didn't want to lose their friendship by being awkward about this. Draco especially. Said man was up against the limit of boundaries, so he placed a foot forward, slowly making his way towards Harry. Both men had their eyes locked, frozen as if time stopped. The whole house was silent. The only sounds came that came from the occasional breaths of the two men. They slowly walked towards each other, Draco's stomach twisting itself into knots. It's just one small kiss, Draco told himself in the head. Just one small kiss. Both boys kept eye contact as Harry placed his hand on Draco's cheek. This is it, Draco thought as he closed his eyes. The two men's lips met before pulling away after a quick peck. Draco tried to back up, but he was still trapped in an invisible bubble. Closing his eyes, Draco cursed, mad that nothing was going his way. He opened his eyes after a couple of minutes, and concern in his eyes. Draco walked up to him, surprising Harry by grabbing his face and pulling him in for a kiss. This one lasted for a few seconds, and before Harry could respond, Draco ran. It was a couple of weeks later, and everything was almost completely back to normal. Almost. Harry and Draco were still friends. What's the fault? Harry acted like nothing happened, which was killing Draco. He wasn't that bad of a kisser, was he? These kinds of questions swarmed the professor's head, causing anxiety to come back. Draco learned to avoid Harry, despite him telling his heart telling him not to. Every time Harry talked to Draco, he was casual, as if they hadn't kissed on Christmas Day. This hurt Draco because even though it was a kiss of some stupid mistletoe, um, but Harry didn't need to completely act like it was nothing. To make matters worse, Harry had started talking to Ember. This was why Draco found himself scowling at his cup of tea. Harry and Ember sitting a couple of booths over. Whoever is hurting you like this isn't worth it, love. The waitress said as she refilled his tea, leaving Draco in silence once again. He sighed, finishing his tea before slipping a few galleons on the table, heading out the door. It was mid-January, and it was the first Hogsmeade trip of the new year. Every third year was above there. Every third year and above was there. Draco was currently trudging through the snow, trying to find a distraction to his heartbreak. He was so lost in thought that he didn't hear his name being called out until a hand touched his shoulder, causing Draco to flinch. "Sorry about that. You weren't responding to me calling your name," Teddy said in a tone calm, unlike his usual bubbly tone. His eyes read, "We need to talk." Without having to say anything, the two walked to the secluded part of Hogsmeade, to a bench far away from the Slytherin students. "What happened between you and my godfather, Harry?" Teddy said, his voice showing concern. Harry sighed, hands fidgeting like they do when he's nervous. "Ever since the mistletoe happened, mistletoe kiss on Christmas, he's been acting like nothing happened, which is killing me. He's even hanging out with the Muggle studies teacher, and they seem so happy together," Draco said sadly, biting his nails. Teddy sighed, his hair going from its usual color to blue. Suddenly the boy flung his arms around Draco, pulling him into a hug. "Harry is one oblivious idiot. Don't worry, he'll come around soon. You made him the happiest he's been in a while," Teddy said, still hugging Draco. He smiled and patted the boy on his back. "Thanks, Teddy," he said in a severe voice. The two started talking, planning some pranks. Okay, so yeah, this is it. Bye, guys. Uh, Bye, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. See you on a different day.